actual song. Roger tried to convince Freddie to sing it, and Freddie said, "No, no, you wrote that silly little number. You got to sing it." Mind you, Freddie wrote a bunch of silly songs too, so that tells you everything you need to know about it. Currently live on Twitch, waiting for you. Oh, there we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Mehvies. And today we're finishing up one of the greatest television series of all time with a movie. Joss Whedon's directorial debut, actually. Theatrically, anyways. Serenity.
Yep.
From the creator of Buffy and Angel. No mention of the show that this was based on, so, you know, if you didn't know who the characters were, you wouldn't.
So are we all set?
We are ready to go.
All right, in three,
3, 2, 1. Now, this is a Universal Studios release, which is a change from Fox. And yes, Universal Studios does have that stupid screensaver that they put at the start of all of their movies. And now
Earth's gone to shit.
Yep, Earth that was, yeah. Yes, this is prior to the events of Alien Resurrection.
It's weird how this is actually in canon to the Alien franchise.
Yeah, technically I believe it's also kind of in canon. So, let's see. The company that they're working for in Avatar is Weyland-Yutani. It's the Colonial Marines, and then you have there's a very strange universe here that they've created, and kind of by accident.
How random.
Yeah.
Well, that is certainly a thing that is talked about in middle schools. Hi, River.
Yeah, Kid River.
Gee, you're surprised I know how. You're surprised I could tell who this is. She's emotionally distant, and she's unusually savvy with technology.
Hmm. I discount Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Didn't we see Philip Seymour Hoffman yesterday?
Yes, we did. That's why I said that.
So we're actually getting to see in detail what they're doing to River.
Yep.
Interesting.
And just scrolling through the cast list here. And the teacher was Tamara Taylor, who is known for a Fox television series where she plays the medical examiner in Bones. She was also in CSI Miami, NCIS, and Numbers. But she was also in City of Angels from... No, that's not the movie. That was a television series. Never mind.
Yes, she's a Kryptonian.
It's still... and dance with me. Yep, and that's Simon breaking her free.
Yeah, I was figuring that was Simon.
Yeah, if you couldn't figure out that was Simon, I know, well, superhero things are kind of abundant right now. Also, the Clark Kent effect is in full swing.
John Mayer are still playing him, so it's Nightwing rescuing Supergirl.
Desaturated colors, bright contrast. What is this? A Zack Snyder movie?
Don't you know? Oh, Joss Whedon would come to hate this later.
Yeah, quite bizarre
Okay,
considering.
then.
Yeah, quite bizarre considering him and Zack share a lot of the same lineage in terms of shot composition and the way they put
What is
together
it?
scenes and what.
So what is this? A New Hope.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, Joss Whedon presents Mission Impossible featuring Star Wars Episode 4.
So
Take
long,
us away.
suckers.
It's Chiwetel Ejiofor.
I was wondering who that was. That really Mordo?
Yeah, that's Mordo. That's
Good
fake
lord.
Scar.
I mean, here's the thing. Chiwetel would have made a good Scar, but
The movie was terrible.
yeah, he has the voice. He can sing too. But
Yes,
they
go
didn't
watch.
do
Go
anything with
watch
his
Kinky
talent.
Boots.
No wonder they no wonder they used Chiwetel in Doctor Strange because
Mm-hmm.
he's already worked with a Marvel director.
Yes. Also well known for his roles in The Martian and 12 Years a Slave. That's kind of
This is
funny. He
Sparta.
was in a he was in a movie from 2009 called Endgame, but he was not in Avengers Endgame.
He wasn't in anything in between Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness.
Which is quite unfortunate.
What the
In
fuck?
fact, they should have made like another 2 Doctor Strange films between then, and because they had the material.
They should have done something. Ugh. Hell, feature him in Agents of Shield for Christ's sake. I don't care what the fuck you do with them.
Agents of Shield got canceled after Infinity War.
I'm talking after 2016,
You
dude.
know what? That's fair. What they should have had
I
an
know it got
entire
canceled after
series.
Infinity War. Coulson died for good at the end of the series.
Oh no, they had another Coulson.
That's fucking retarded.
They had a there was a clone secretly. I'm not I'm not kidding, by the way. It's fucking stupid.
I think I very much believe
Well,
you.
you know.
We don't need to watch Agents of Shield. No.
No, we
No,
don't
we don't.
because
We don't.
no. No, yeah,
Sadly, the only Marvel TV shows
I'm trying to
that
think
we
back
have to
through and
watch.
like Agents of Shield was all but orphaned. The Inhumans is more critical to future MCU projects than Agents of Shield has been.
And it got canceled after one season.
Yeah. It wasn't even supposed to be a show.
Okay, then.
That's a
Ow!
that's a kidney strike right there.
It's interesting how we don't see him be impaled on the sword,
Yep.
but we can tell what exactly is happening.
Yep. Helpful way to keep the special effects budget down, but also show the impact of what happens.
Yeah, he literally held out his sword, positioned it where where he predicted that the guy would fall over.
Helps project the image of the master assassin.
Hmm.
And yeah, so Fox wouldn't let them use the name Firefly, or this probably would have been called Firefly the movie. But they did let them use the name Serenity, which led to a bunch of things, because there are a bunch of Serenity comics and Serenity tabletop games. The Serenity tabletop game was only allowed to reference things that were used or happened in the movie.
I see that the CG has gotten better.
Yep. Now this was 2005, a whole 2.5, I believe it was 2.5 years after Firefly I had started production, because I believe it began in 2002, aired in 2003.
Oh, there's Hal Jordan
Now, by the way,
and
this
Green
is
Arrow.
not, yep, this is not the original set. It looks exactly like the original set, but Fox refused to allow them to use the set in production, so they had to use a DVD copy of the show and a bunch of production stills to rebuild everything from scratch.
Oh my god. All it seems Adam Baldwin's hair is grown.
Yep. Such attention to detail in the dialogue.
Yep. You sure about that?
Okay. We're still gonna be crashed, regardless of whose fault it is.
Alex,
I wonder
I
how
feel
much trouble
I
this
feel a
took to put together.
lingering I
Huh?
feel a lingering pain in my chest from the phrase crash
Oh,
that
oh,
has been
oh,
used
yeah.
multiple times.
Oh, dear God. um,
Thanks a lot
yeah.
for bringing that back.
Yeah, I wonder if this was actually shot in one shot, or if they, did a bunch of creative editing to make it work. Because this has all been one uninterrupted take so far, it looks like. Yeah, that could be a way to cut right there. But this is really well done, right? Well, yeah, I mean, we're space pirates. We kind of have to think about usefulness. Yep. Reminds me of Cowboy Bebop in a way.
Yep.
Two awesome sci-fi cowboy shows with a movie and thankfully nothing else. We forget about the Netflix show. We pretend that doesn't exist. Oh, there
What
is a
Netflix
Serenity.
show?
There, it doesn't exist. There is a Serenity prequel. Sorry, a Firefly prequel comic coming, but you know, they're the Firefly comics are all right, but they're not. They're not the same. And I'm the best there is at what I do. Pear. You call that a fucking pear?
How sunny are we talking? Is no. How do you set your AC at night? Me sleep with a blanket full of ice cubes. Hmm.
That guy's got a suspicious goatee.
And what about that guy?
He has he has terrible facial hair. All right, Zoe. I'm not sure we use the same dictionary.
Yeah, but we know what she means.
Yeah, yeah.
There's your password, all right.
It's your
You
password,
call it the
motherfucker.
second. You call it the Second Amendment.
Oh, that's
Oh
unfortunate.
my.
You guys ain't cut out for this fight. Hell, I'm not even sure if we're cut out for this fight, but we're gonna fucking do it anyways.
Hi.
Well, yep. Mercy shot from Mal there.
Yep.
Better a quick death than, well, this.
Yeah, slowly being mauled by these guys. What are you, Jeff Goldblum? Let's go faster. Let's go
Let's go
faster.
faster. We didn't know we were gonna
I,
run into these guys, to be fair.
this is actually the first time we're seeing these guys.
Yeah, well, up close, because we saw there was a Reaver in one of the previous episodes, and we saw the Reaver ship that passed him by.
Ow!
Right in the ankle.
Ow!
Playing chicken with the Reavers. Woohoo.
Okay then.
Were there any more?
Okay. Well, Ollie, he- unfortunately, Parasite's been hitting the leg, so we're gonna need Nightwing to operate on him.
God damn it, Simon. We didn't know that the Reavers were gonna be here, Doc.
Hmm.
Wonder what that means. How long do you think we'll last without a doctor? Yeah, pretty certain.
He makes these decisions, and even if he doesn't like them.
And I like how the sort of the decision was made through the visuals as well, because it kind of cuts the clarity of the light cut through the confusion of the flashing there. It's kind of a neat little matchup between what's going on in the story and what's going on screen. I get my pussy the old-fashioned way, being a handsome son of a bitch, and paying the bitches. very, very optimistic outlook on things.
Yep.
Like how Jane is either profoundly smart or profoundly dumb to have looked out into the nothing and thought, huh, how about that?
So where is she anyway? Inara?
Well, she is in this
We have
film.
we haven't seen her yet. What is Mal still thinking about the fact that she loved him?
I mean, I would. Brenna Baccarin.
Talia al Ghul's
I'd
or
I'd
Black
dance with the
Canary.
yeah, I'd dance with the League of Assassins if it was her.
You do realize she'd date rape you, right?
She wouldn't have to.
Alex, she would do it anyway.
Yeah, and I'm saying she wouldn't have to. Yeah, I wouldn't drink it. I'd just pretend to be out and wake up halfway through. It was like, yeah. It's breaking her heart to see them go.
Yep.
Not just because she likes him, but because she likes both of them.
They mostly come at night.
Mostly.
Mostly.
I
Yeah,
still
that
don't
act.
understand the
Yeah, the
concept
actress.
behind these weird curved screens.
The actress who played the girl in that movie in Alien 2, or rather in Aliens, she did not like the fact that people were quoting that line in a sexual sort of manner.
Oh god. Can't fucking imagine. You're so cold. She has this, even with the experience she has this blunt innocence about her.
Domestic troubles.
Get the
Domestic
fuck out,
troubles.
get the fuck out of here,
Domestic
the Domestic Troubles
troubles.
twins. I don't. Frankly, I don't give a shit which of you is which. You're both ugly. Endeavor's not here.
Yeah, he's busy burning things.
To the tune of Disco Inferno.
Meanwhile, Shoto's just like, oh my god.
Dad,
Yeah.
Dad, can you stop being embarrassing for 5 minutes? Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Oh, oh,
To
oh.
think to think at some point Shoto was actually missing when Endeavor was an abusive douchebag.
Mm.
That is a strange feeling. To miss when Endeavor was at his absolute worst. Twitchy, twitchy.
What? That's some interesting advertisements. Almost expecting the Deep to show up with all this octopus.
Please no.
Huh, she's chipping her right tooth. Right incisor.
What is going on right now? Alex, what is going
Uh,
on right now?
well, Supergirl is starting a bar fight in a
With
dream
their man
state that makes it seem like she's, Like how Jane's only thought is, oh, bar fight, awesome.
Please, this isn't a bar fight. Have some class, says Alucard in the background.
That's a good stunt. Uh, and he's not even lying.
Yeah. Did she hit him in the groin?
Yes.
Ow!
God damn it.
Ow! So, Jane, how's it feel getting your ass kicked by a Kryptonian?
Oh,
For those wondering, Summer Glau was Kara in Superman Batman Apocalypse and nowhere else.
yes, and,
Eh.
yes, and Nathan Fillion was Hal Jordan, aka Green Lantern, in various projects. And, Adam Baldwin was Superman in, well, movie we don't
Superman
talk about.
Doomsday.
Superman
Well,
Doomsday,
he was
yes.
also Hal in Justice League Unlimited and in Justice 1.
Yes. Well, I guess we ain't got a fucking choice here today. Yep. They popped up on surveillance because of all this shit. Oh.
We have it on YouTube.
The safe word is banana. Or perhaps swordfish? Probably some twisted concept of responsibility. Because you know what comes with great power, right?
Okay, now where are we?
Oh, hi, Ozymandias.
Wow.
That's not creepy at all. Eh, hmm. Very interesting. Put the Manchurian Candidate trick her out in the open so that she'd open herself up.
Yep.
Miranda. You'll notice
Hello.
a distinct lack of Shepard's book throughout the rest, and now he's back.
Yep. I was wondering where our preacher was as well. 'Cause he's been on the Serenity for a while. Alex, I hear that they'll take you by surprise and make you realize Amanda. No, wait. It was supposed to be Miranda. I mean, I'm sure.
Those handcuffs are far too big to fit around her hands correctly.
He's wearing his pants way too low.
Thankfully, we're at least not, you know, as low as it was
Oh, there
in
she
that
is.
one episode.
Why did she leave?
Um, she was unhappy with the situation on Serenity at the time.
At what time?
Let's see. It was right before. It was right around the time of Heart of Gold.
So she left there?
Let's see. Objects in space. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Yeah, she said that she was going to be leaving around the time of Heart of Gold, and she left after objects in space. So yeah, that lines up.
Okay, then. And there's dog. Anytime I see a quote unquote strong independent woman who don't need no man and get kidnapped, and I'm like, where are you and how much firepower?
Hmm.
You know what I'm quoting.
Yes.
Wally, wait, I have a boner. Yeah.
I've got to get that powder.
Uh-oh. Oh dear. I fear what might happen to me now that I have moved slightly.
You getting you
My
getting abducted.
personal and my personal space is being invaded.
Ah, that's what I was about to say.
She is. Oh, oh dear. Oh,
Hi, Buddha.
oh my.
Ew.
If Black Canary is intimidated by Mordo, then we've got problems that no brightest day or blackest night is going to be able to solve.
Yeah, that's something that a lot of people gloss over there.
Yep.
Pirate, pirate.
Let's go. What the?
Jane, Jane, tell me you're close by somewhere.
Well, Jesus actually well, it was back and
that
forth, and now it's a one-sided curb stomp.
was an interesting looking clothesline. Was it a trap? Yes, yes, it was a trap.
Whee! So long, suckers. Well, that's unfortunate, I guess.
Thank you, Jane.
Don't tell me. Alex, do not
Huh?
tell me he too has Scientology powers like Tom Cruise. Alex, Alex,
Hang on.
what are you looking for?
I'm I'm looking to see. No, he does not.
But but Inara said he's a true believer, so that
Yes.
implies that that this guy is a believer in Scientology.
No, no, he's a believer or in wanting River dead.
And how does that not translate to?
No, he's because he's not part of Scientology.
It's is the alliance not Scientology?
Oh, you know what? That's fair. They do kind of look like the Church of Scientology.
Okay, and do they believe in Xenu?
That's a good question.
The only
Yes, that's very evident.
I'm sorry, Mr. Xenu man. The only thing I believe in is death by snoo snoo. Please leave. By all means. I didn't know we were watching Resident Evil.
Definitely better than Resident Evil.
Jane, Jane, Jane. You better not be dead in there. I shit you not.
Jen, if you're dead, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
How are you gonna do that? We're gonna wish you back with the Dragon Balls, and then we're gonna kill you again.
Opioids says I'm. Okay
I'm
then.
what?
I don't know.
Ow! Right in the throat. Dude. Ow! That fucking hurts.
They actually synced that up correctly. I had to think about that for a second, but they actually synced it up correctly, which is unusual for Foley artists when you're doing a thing like that. Useful ass psychic powers.
Mike Bardock. It's like the one thing I have to say that TFS's understanding of why the Kanasan's psychic abilities isn't all that useful. It's not that because it doesn't show up from time to time. It's the fact that what it shows you, it's meant to present an inevitability, something that is supposed to happen no matter what.
Yeah, something that can't be
That can't
prevented.
be
And then
altered.
and then and then, he gets sent back in time and those powers go away.
That was fucking retarded.
Yeah. Yep. History is written by the winners. Burnham Quadrant, do they have drugs out there? It's like the neutral zone, except not neutral.
Look, we get it, Ollie. You're not exactly the bravest of all of us.
Well, now.
So, which suit do you feel is better, the MCU suit or Fox suit for Deadpool?
Ooh, yeah, there's a new. I like the MCU suit better. I think
Really?
because it has it has some brighter colors, and I think it looks, while it does have some more panel lines on it than is necessary, the original suit did too, and the fact that it's nice and bright
Oh
looks pretty
God.
good.
No, Shepard. No! Fucking hell, man! God damn it, Shepard!
It's, you know what? It's all right. We'll be able to patch that up. Hey,
Look, that's
I
fine.
was I was
You
gonna
did what you
say,
had
hey,
to, okay?
could
Hey,
be.
look, you're gonna get married, and then you're gonna have two beautiful kids. One named Nathaniel, the other Superfly. Yeah, the doc will bring you around, and then we'll have all sorts of adventures like we used to in the show.
Super,
Fuck, you aren't!
super flying. What now?
Nathaniel.
I feel like I should remember that reference.
I'll believe in the me that believes in you, and the you that believes in me. Shepard?
Shepard!
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 God damn it!
What is this? A Mass Effect game? We're screaming for Shepard. God damn it.
Official. The Alliance is gonna fucking pay.
Shepard Book is dead. There's blood everywhere. Alliance is coming to try and burn down on whatever's left.
Fuck.
Oh, you're fucking
No, you're
not.
not. Okay, bastard. Why don't you get your ass down here and we'll settle this man to man? Oh, you didn't have to, you fucker.
No, you.
Oh, shit. You call this a better world?
Yes, your better world involves killing kindly old priests and putting weapons in little girls' brains. I'm not sure I want to live in that world. Yes, you are. The Alliance is not exactly, you
This
don't.
so-called perfect world
It's
is not a
over.
world I want any part of.
It's over, Alliance. Can I have the high ground? Well, ain't got nothing else we can do. Really? Yeah, but
Well, that's one way to convince the Reavers.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, this man is making Mal do a lot of things he's not proud of.
Yep.
I can't blame him.
I really I like this movie for where it goes, but I do wish we'd had like a whole second season
Yes, I
to
agree
expand on all
completely.
this. Yeah. It's like walking into a zombie horde almost.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine what something like the Enterprise could do out here.
Yep.
Captain Kirk would say, "Fuck the Prime Directive, Mr. Scott. All weapons go. Fire at will at everything."
This is just tense, man.
Yeah. Legitimately, this is some of the most uncomfortable I've been in any sci-fi film except for Star Trek First Contact. Because First Contact has some body horror in it. Oh, you know what? Almost say Event Horizon. Event Horizon was worse than either of those.
The movie where Sam Neill was the bad guy.
I mean, Sam Neill was in it. Lawrence Fishburne was in it.
Sam Neill was the bad guy in that movie. I've seen Doug Walker's review of the film.
Yeah. Also was in that film. Catherine Quinlan, Joey Richardson, Richard T. Jones, Jack Noseworthy. Jesus Christ, that's a weird name. Oh, Jason Isaacs was in it. And Sean Pertwee. This is a little too peaceful for Reaver territory, to be frank. Yeah, now you can see where the poster comes from.
Yep. Oh my. This film
I hope.
cost 39 million to make and only made 40.4 million.
Yeah, quite unfortunate. If I'd hoped that when this movie came out that it would be successful enough to kickstart like a second season or a Serenity TV show or something. Nope. The Ghost Town. Now this was also one of the posters. Say that it was slightly more visually interesting, but this one's probably a
This
little bit more represent. Well, not this one because I've edited the fuck out of it, but you know, the one I bastardized is probably more representative of the God, that's a horrific sight. Kind of like what said earlier, what River said when she was seeing the Reaver. Mm, saucy. Is this a J.J. Abrams film?
Hopefully, we won't have to deal with the actual zombies.
Zombies
You know, it's kind of
eventually decay. The Reavers are worse. A boomerang. And a inverted version of the Earth Alliance symbol from Mobile Suit Gundam? Huh, interesting. Don't do that. You might unleash the virus. Yeah, this is why you don't do something like this. Also, Brave New World. Yeah, they become. Yeah, and then. Yeah, they became so apathetic that they just didn't care to do anything else. Why? Why you don't do stuff like that?
it is unsettling.
This is why you don't meddle with shit like this. Yeah. So if you ever wonder where the Reavers came from,
This whole shindig.
yep, I'm sure you had the best of intentions, but you thought so much about whether or not you could. You didn't think a whole lot about whether or not you should. And to think, they were probably inches away from putting that in the air supply of every single fucking planet in the entire galaxy. Now, if you've ever thought that there was any doubt that the people in charge of this shit were also the people behind the Weyland Yutani Corporation, I guess that seals it.
Yep. All right then.
One of. And that's two of the lines there that get quoted throughout the fandom for, well, decades to come now. So let's point the Reavers at the Alliance, and then, well, whoever winds up winning, we kill them. Doesn't look like Arnold Schwarzenegger to me. Oh.
Ed. Oh.
God, it looks like the corpse of a ship come to life. Now, if you've noticed, some of the latter-day Star Trek films took heavy inspiration from this.
Yep.
What do you do when you've got one army of bad guys and an army of badder guys? Well, you throw the two of them together and...
Let them settle their differences.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Have you seen the How It Should Have Ended for Rogue One?
Yes.
You'll recognize that line. It means we're flying, you know, kinda. I wonder if this film would have fared better if it hadn't come out the same year as Star Wars Episode 3. Because they,
Probably.
because they both have really impressive space battle sequences. This
Yeah,
one's
they
at the end of
do.
the film, obviously, and Episode 3's was at the start, but, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'll also notice that they've got some of the, yeah, the sound effects have come back because they went into the atmosphere.
Yep.
Uh, Not to worry, we are still flying on half our engines.
Don't worry, Nightwing's got you.
No, my plastic dinosaurs! For not having an actual, like, vibrating set and tunnel and everything, they did a pretty good job of portraying G-force there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that took off the landing gear.
Yes, you could say that that's another happy landing.
Well, what I was going to say is, Solo, did you steal from this film? Because the Millennium Falcon had a very similar landing, and oh no. Not to worry, we are still crashing half a ship.
We're still quoting the best Star Wars prequel.
Another happy landing.
Yep, as Obi-Wan would say. Are you fucking kidding me?
Guys, you know you didn't have to do that, right? Guys, we liked him. Oh.
God damn it!
Yeah, I legitimately screamed at the screen when I first saw that. Gotta be prepared to melt everything that gets in our way at this point. You got a reverse spike to the chest. I'd have thrown a few more grenades out there, to be perfectly frank. Well, you know, we gotta.
Feeling optimistic, man.
Somebody's gotta be. Huh. They. He crawled over to the sex bot. Which goes a number of ways there. That's actually kind of a meta line, because "Can't Stop the Signal" was a rallying cry for the Firefly fandom. Kiss her, you fool. Alright, two of you. Kiss each other and then focus back on the fight. Because while I appreciate... while I appreciate this development, this is neither the time nor the place. You can kiss
Well,
him.
that's one.
You know you can
Well, that's
kiss
one
him,
motive.
right?
I said that's one motivator.
Life finds a way. Where did Nara get that bow and arrow?
Ah, hell.
Now, how do I get over there? I have to Indiana Jones my way across.
Perhaps he does.
Couple of, get ourselves some, yeah. Getting a little bit Galaxy Quest in there. Zoe, get back in the fucking cover. Oh, it's a laser bow and arrow. That makes sense.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah,
You know what?
seems like it.
Sure. Why the hell not?
Doesn't seem like there's anything else to be doing right now. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum bum.
Fuck!
Fun fact, foam bandages like that exist these days. They may have existed back then, but I know they exist now. I have good upper body strength, but I've never been any good at the monkey bars. It might
Neither
have
have
something to
I.
do. It might have something to do with the fact that my shoulders have never been that great. Part of the problem is that I can't do the hand over hand thing that well. Where you have to like grab, let go, grab, let go, grab, let go, that kind of thing.
Yeah?
And Simon Tam with the body slam through the steel crate. Ah, I love seeing that. Not, I believe the correct answer is not enough. I'll kill him too.
Get the fuck out of
Josh,
here.
Josh, you fucking bastard. Girl, now would be a real good time to go psycho mode on him.
Alexa, play sicko mode.
Now I'm picturing Alexa playing Despacito to the tune of the following action scene.
Fuck him up, Supergirl! Fuck him up! God damn it, River! No!
Yeah, can't draw your sword if you get punched in the ribs. I will say any weapon is better than no weapon in a weapon-on-weapon fight.
Yep.
Persistence? Wrath will get you through a lot of shit. Especially in a fight.
Motherfucker. Right in the throat.
Oh!
Ow! Holy shit, man. That
I
was
thought
brutal.
I thought he was gonna go for a full-on pedigree right there. But you know. Oh, I actually have that keyboard. I used to use it on my Wii. It's a Microsoft keyboard, multimedia.
Alex, I want you to imagine, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
that instead of sending this actual broadcast, they said, and Rick Astley's never going to give you up.
To every computer in the verse. Yep, and you can see that line below them earlier in the movie.
Get him, Supergirl! Get him! When the Doom 2016 music kicks in. The face Chiwetel makes needs to be a meme somewhere.
I can take a screen cap later and post it up on the Twitter. The X now, I believe. They've switched it over to
Yeah.
x.com for everybody. The doc better be alive, because god damn it, I've got a hole in my stomach. Not my literal stomach, but like my abdomen.
River just soloed the Reaper. The Reavers.
And there's the image. There, well, not exactly the image from the poster, but there is part of the image from the poster. Oh, hey. Never would I have thought I'd be happy to see the Colonial Marines in this show.
Yep.
Now, considering I broke your boss's voice box, I'm gonna say no.
Rest in peace, Mr. Universe, Shepard, and Wash.
Quite a shame. And
You'll all be
unfortunately, the
next.
show didn't continue after this, so we wouldn't get to
It
fully
should have,
explore
god
the
damn it.
yeah. We didn't get to fully explore the ramifications of these characters
Now we
passing.
don't even, but now I don't even think we want to just because Joss Whedon's a massive douchebag these days.
Yeah, the Joss Whedon that made this show is not the Joss Whedon of today. The last film he worked on was Justice League. Most recent project he was involved in was a one-season TV show on HBO called The Nevers. Well, they finally
Good.
got together. Happy to see that, although maybe we should be...
Oh,
Perhaps we should be gentle, because, um...
River, River, look away. Look away. This isn't for
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
You were a
perhaps we should...
badass, but
Yeah, perhaps we should be gentle, considering both of them almost died yesterday. Yeah, as you can probably expect, he, had a bit of a change of heart after that revelation. I don't think there's any way in hell Mal ever would have moved all those dinosaurs and palm trees from where they were.
no.
Easily a 9
Uh,
out of 10, I'd say.
yeah, 9 out of 10. Just, oh,
Such a shame that there wasn't more. But if you want more, don't worry. The fans have delivered. There is a series called Forward by Peptuck, which has a quite a long continuation with a couple of retcons of certain events of this movie. Oh, Sarah Paulson was the doctor. And then there's also stillflying.net, which can be found on archive.org. While archive.org is still around. Fuck you, Chuck Wendig. Yeah, there's also the Firefly and Serenity comics. Like I said, a lot of them are good, not all of them are great. They're not exactly what I'd call the same. But if you want more Firefly, there is more Firefly. But this is just another one of those things. Like, Disney has had this big issue with attempting to break into, sci-fi and fantasy markets over the years, and they own this show. Well, I mean, technically they own Firefly. I don't think they haven't bought the rights to Serenity yet, but that's probably a blessing in disguise, considering their release of Aliens was fuck awful. The Lowry Digital can go to hell. Trying to trying to think about what else to say here. Feels like we've been here for so long, and yet been 14 episodes in a movie.
yep.
Although I do kind of consider this like an extra long episode of the show. Let's see here. Let's. Bum, 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 bum. Works. Just trying to. Huh. Somebody made a Battlestar Galactica crossover, or called Through the Looking Glass, which is a crossover with the Battlestar Galactica remake. Which is good. It's just like I grew up watching the original show. Let's see. Still flying, yeah, still flying.net. As I mentioned, and there's a couple called from Screw of the Alliance, or no, Screw the Alliance. Yeah, there's a couple from the author Screw the Alliance on fireflyfans.net. Firefly, the virtual seasons. Unfortunately, a lot of these haven't been updated in a while, but what's there is quite good, and unfortunately, it's kind of poetic that Firefly fan continuations would end unceremoniously, considering the ultimate fate of the series. But at this point, I don't want Disney to try and resurrect it, because nothing's sacred these days. Disney, yeah, even though Disney is desperately hurting for something that would actually make them some money, it's been.
Don't you touch this show.
Yeah, don't fucking touch this show. It's been 21 years since the show, and 19 years since the movie. And while I'm sure the Firefly fandom would, even if it was good, everybody's 20 years older. You'd have to, if you want to try and make it an immediate continuation, the budget goes through the roof trying to make sure that everybody looks the same with all that de-aging shit that you guys use. If you make a continuation like later on, then You know, we're just gonna be wondering what happened in all that time, and if you change things, you know they'd fuck it up. They fuck it up the way they always fuck it up.
Yep.
They'd make something and go, yeah. Filmmakers would like to, thank the crew and staff of Firefly, a bunch of whom worked on this movie, but you gotta thank them anyways, because there was a lot of work that went into Firefly that had to be recreated for this. Like I said, Fox wouldn't let them use the goddamn sets. The Goram sets, I say.
Well, anyway,
Yep.
we
The
will be
blue
back
MPAA
here.
logo. It's been a while since I've seen that.
We will be back here momentarily for or
Yes.
a certain character who may or may not be invincible.
Yeah, so until then, we'll see you guys later. I will be back soon, but yes, this is what we're doing. Bye, everybody!